Hey, what's happening, guys? This is the Dark here, and I got a guest here. It's Boblordofdarkness, as his YouTube account is. Frozen Fire, his gamer tag, PC, PS3, whatever you want to call it, and also known as Seth, whichever one you want to call him. And you can introduce yourself a little more if you would like to.
Sup guys, I'm Frozen Fire, whatever, you already heard all that shit. But anyway, I'm a PC gamer, mostly. I make Let's Plays, channel in the description, scary games, mostly.
And I'd really like if you guys go check him out, because watching some of his stuff is actually really entertaining, because for most or all of his videos he has a face cam. It's pretty interesting to see his face drop, or his girlfriend's face drop, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I play games with my girlfriend.
Yeah, I thought about getting my girlfriend on here, but not sure how well that's gonna work out. Maybe we'll do some survival, and I'll tell you guys which screen she's on. But in this commentary, we're going to talk about the difference between PC and console, and we're also going to talk about new upcoming systems, the Xbox quote-unquote 720 and the PS4 quote-unquote Orbis. Those are just rumored names, so we are not actually sure. But the one thing that is for sure, they are sending, at least Microsoft is sending out the Xbox 720 to people like Activision and EA, so then they can make new gen, because I'm not sure what generation it actually is, so they can make new gen looking games. And let's first talk about why you went to PC gaming, or why you like it more, either one or both.
Well, honestly, I don't really remember how I got into PC gaming. I always did play PC, just not primarily, really. I don't even remember. Jeez.
I think you start out. Did you start off with Combat Arms? Because I remember you downloaded. I think Combat Arms
Yeah,
and Guild Wars was a big start for you.
definitely Guild Wars. I started playing that in like middle school. Uh, Combat Arms also middle school. Yeah, mostly those were the big PC games that I played early on when I had like a dual core, like 2 gig of RAM.
Yeah, I gotta move the mic real quick. But yeah, I get what you're saying. But what drives you to play PC rather than console?
Uh, Mostly the immersion. I mean, that's the biggest part. That's like the biggest difference I see is I'm a lot more immersed when I'm playing PC. Keyboard and mouse, once you get used to it, you really, I mean, it's hard for me to go back and play with sticks and buttons just because I feel like they're too sluggish. I have so much more control with a keyboard and mouse, so much more precision with a mouse. Uh, and the thing is, with sticks, when you're playing games with controllers, you have the aim assist
That's
going
correct.
on,
Yeah, that's because we don't have as much precision as you guys do.
and even, I mean, with a mouse, you have more precision than without any assistance than you do with assistance on a controller.
Yeah.
And when you're using a mouse and a keyboard, you pretty much have to sit pretty close to the screen. So I mean, I always sat close to the screen playing with consoles even, but that would also contribute towards the immersion that I see in it. Also, the graphics are just better if you
Yeah.
have a good PC.
Yeah, I definitely saw that. I was watching you play Battlefield 3 earlier today, and the graphics. I mean, I'm editing stuff with you too, and the editing power that you can do with it, and the graphics is just so pretty. I mean, we were adding simple effects to little chiltage. If you guys don't know what a chiltage is, before I put out my chiltage with me and Echo Dusk. Chiltage is basically it's a fun edit. It's not specifically about the clips. It's about good editing and well, it's a smidget about the clips, I would say.
It's just playing the game, not trying too freaking hard.
Yeah, it's not all about making quote unquote YouTube standards. It's about making standards for yourself, having fun with yourself, and well, that sounds pretty nasty, but having fun in general with the game and not really worrying about what anybody cares and just posting good content. But moving on to talking about what I think the new systems will be and what he thinks that the new systems will supply for console gamers, and what the big differences between PC and console. And first off, I hear that the new consoles are going to support much higher resolution than they do now.
They're going to be using DirectX 11. I heard within their graphics cards, so you're gonna be looking at much better, just like more polygons, more like the whole DX11 tessellation stuff, the lighting. It's really gonna be a huge upgrade.
And now, do you think that this upgrade will make consoles a match for PC, or do you think for like the first 1 or 2 months, it'll be like, oh wow, I'm playing on a PC, and then when people become to upgrade their PCs, then do you think it'll just leave consoles in the dust? Well, not specifically in the dust, but walking while you're running.
Well, the thing is, consoles won't be able to be up to par with PCs because they can't cost that much. They have to, Microsoft, Nintendo, Sony, they have to release their systems, under a certain price. They can't have people spending way too much money, because they won't. That's the appeal of console gaming for most people, is the budget and just the convenience.
That totally makes sense. I mean, that's probably why I didn't do too much PC. I mean, you're going to help me build a PC, and if you guys didn't know, he's my friend in IRL. Well, in real life, if you want,
in real life,
if you want to get technical, since I said in IRL. But oh yeah, by the way, guys, this is a MOAB gameplay. If you didn't catch that already, but yeah, he's gonna help me build my PC, and I'll be able to do better edits for you guys. I'll be able to put out my content quicker, which means that instead of uploading like 2 or 3 videos a week, it might be 4 or 5, because then my computer can actually render without having to take a shit before it renders, if you get what I'm trying to say here. But I hear in Black Ops 2 they're gonna try and make the graphics really close to PC graphics. And do you think that's gonna work out? Do you think it's gonna? What do you think it's gonna do to Black Ops 2?
Well, I mean, it depends. They could either be doing that by actually just lowering the standards for the PC port, or, I mean, they could really be pushing it. I mean, they're still gonna make it a 60 FPS game, since pretty much all Call of Duties are 60 FPS. So they can only go so far with, PS3, Xbox 360. You're looking at 2005 technology, 2006. They can really only go so far, and really, I mean, they're just going to have to push it to the threshold.
So, do you think it's going to make the illusion that this game is PC graphics, and then when you actually go and play on PC, then you'll be like, oh, well, there's the difference. Do you think it'll be like that?
Since it's Call of Duty, it's probably not gonna look substantially better on PC, because I mean, typically I've noticed that, like, for example, MW3, I was able to play that on my old PC at a decent FPS, maybe like 30 or something. So they're not really, I mean, they're all gonna look pretty much the same.
I get what you're saying. Well, we're coming to the end of the commentary here, and thanks again for your input and coming on here and telling YouTube people about the difference between PC gaming and console gaming, and where these new systems might stand and where you think they actually will stand, since you have a larger knowledge of processors and stuff like that. But thanks for coming on. And by the way, his link will be in the description below. I'll see you guys next time. And this is a weekly Special Saturdays. Peace out.
I'm tired of this bitch.
If you're new to my videos and you like the video, think about hitting that subscribe button. It makes me really happy to see a new subscriber, even if it's just one. If you're not new to my videos, then hit the like button or comment on something you might want to see. Otherwise, check me out on Twitter or click the random button for the random video on the left. And thank you guys for watching very much. We'll see you guys next time.
Woke up so dizzy, drunk and hungover. Can't find my house keys. Who was the chauffeur? Got one shoe on and not the slightest clue where my cell phone is. What was her name? I was definitely on one. Rhonda, Miranda, or Sandra. Shouldn't have mixed that light with the dark rum. Now I'm in the bathroom throwing up a lung. Gotta make a run for that Gatorade punch. Head pounding on the one like an 808 drum. Gotta grab for hangover 101. It soaks it all up, you should know that, bruh. Pocket full of numbers covered in weed crumbs. I'm a lover, not a fighter, while my knuckles feel numb. No pun intended, but I really feel dumb.